Hi children, I welcome you for the next English grammar class. In today's class, we are going to see about have form verbs. Before that, let us revise our previous class once. What we have discussed in the last class, we have discussed about do form verbs. What is do form verbs? Do form verb is a type of auxiliary verb. What is auxiliary verb? It is the helping verbs. What is helping verbs? So helping verbs are also known as auxiliary verbs which are added to other verbs in order to give different negative meanings and when we are using the different tenses and to frame the questions. So here these helping verbs are supporting. So these helping verbs also known as auxiliary verb. So here in do form verbs there are three forms are there: do, did, does. So here do and does are used for present tense, did is used for past tense, done is for past participle, and one more is there doing. So when the work is continuous, there we can use doing. For an example, you are doing your work, you are doing your work, they are doing their project, So do and does for present tense, did for past tense, done is for past participle, and doing is for continuous work. So here you have to concentrate on the three things. Okay, the first one is you have to look of the tenses, whether it is present tense or past tense. You have to see about the tenses, then whether it is singular or plural. Then the third thing is you have to look of the subject, whether it is a first person or second person or third person. Okay, so these three things are mainly you have to concentrate. What are they? The first one is present tense or past tense, second one singular or plural, third one about the subject. Okay, so here do and does is used for present tense. No, so where we must use do and where we must use does. So here when the subject is I, we, you, they, there we have to use do. Okay, when the subject is he, she, it, there we have to use does. Okay, so do and does for present tense. When the subject is I, we, you, they, there we have to use do. When the subject is he, she, it, third person singular, there we have to use does. Okay, so for I, we, you, they, do, he, she, it, does. This is for present tense. For the past tense, it may be any subject, it may be singular or plural. For everything we have to use did. Okay, so I, we, you, he, she, it, they. For everything. For the past tense do form verb is did. Okay, past tense do form verb is did. ஸோ டூ ஃபார்ம்ங்கிறது ஒரு ஆக்சிலரி வேர்ப். ஆக்சிலரி வேர்ப்னா அதர் வேர்ப்ஸ் கூட சேர்ந்து வரும். இது ஒரு ஹெல்பிங் வேர்ப்ஸ். எதுக்காகனா எப்போ நம்ம நெகட்டிவ் மீனிங்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம், ஸோ டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டென்சஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம் அண்ட் கொஷின்ஸ் ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணுற டைமில் நமக்கு இந்த ஹெல்பிங் வேர்ப்ஸ் ரொம்ப ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ இன்றைக்கி நம்ம லாஸ்ட் கிளாஸில் டூ ஃபார்ம் வேர்ப்ஸ் பற்றி பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா. ஸோ இதில் ப்ரெசன்ட் டென்ஸ் அப்படின்னா டூ அண்ட் டஸ், டிட்டுங்கிறது பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸ், டன்னுங்கிறது பாஸ்ட் பார்ட்டிசிபிள். ஸோ இந்த டூ அண்ட் டஸ்ஸுங்கிறது ரெண்டு இருக்குது இல்லையா. ஸோ ப்ரெசன்ட் டென்ஸில் இந்த ரெண்டை எங்கெங்கே யூஸ் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா, எப்போ சப்ஜெக்ட் வந்து ஐ, வி, யூ, தே இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது டூ, ஹீ, ஷீ, இட் அதாவது தேர்ட் பர்சன் சிங்குலராக இருக்கும்போது டஸ். இதை எதை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ப்ரெசன்ட் டென்ஸை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும். அதுவே பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸில் சப்ஜெக்ட் எதுவானாலும் இருக்கலாம். அதாவது ஐ, வி, யூ, தே, ஹீ, ஷீ, இட் இந்த மாதிரி எதுவானாலும் இருக்கலாம். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி எதுனாலும் இருக்கும்போது அங்கே யூஸ் பண்ணுற பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸ் டூ ஃபார்ம் வேர்ப் என்னென்னா டிட். ஓகே, வித் அன் எக்ஸாம்பிள், பீட்டர் ஆல்வேஸ் டஸ் ஹிஸ் டாக்ஸஸ் ஆன் டைம். ஸோ இங்கே எதுக்காக டஸ் இருக்குது அப்படின்னா பீட்டருங்கிறது ஹீல, ஸோ ஹீ, ஷீ, இட்னா டஸ் அண்ட் திஸ் இஸ் த ப்ரெசன்ட் டென்ஸ். ஸோ he, she, it means does because third person singular, so does. Volunteers do a lot of work around the town. So volunteers na third person plural, they. So do. Understood? So like this only you have to concentrate. In today's class, we are going to see about have form verbs. So what is have form verbs? Have form verb also is a type of auxiliary verb which is comes under primary auxiliary verbs. So what are the forms of have form? So there are three forms are there in a have forms. Have, has, had. Have, has, had. So here the definition is given. Have form verb function as a definite verb. In such a case, it is used in the sense of possession and to own, which means so definite na anga oru proper ஆன ஒரு இது இருக்கணும். ஓகே, இப்போ ஐனா அது ஒரு ப்ராப்பர், யூங்கிறது ஒரு ப்ராப்பர். ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ப்ராப்பரான கேசஸில் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுறதா இந்த டிஃபைனைட் வேர்ப். ஓகே, அதே மாதிரி ஒரு பொசஷனை பற்றி சொல்கிறது பொசசிவ். ஐ ஹாவ் அ பென், ஐ ஹாவ் அ கார், ஐ ஹாவ் அ ட்ரெஸ், வி ஹாவ் அ ஸ்டோரி. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பொசிஷனை பற்றி பொசசிவ் பற்றி சொல்கிறது இந்த ஹேவ் ஃபார்மில் வரும். ஸோ ஹேவ் ஃபார்ம் வேர்ப்ஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது ஃபங்க்ஷன் அஸ் அ டிஃபைனைட் வேர்ப். ஸோ ஒரு ப்ராப்பரான கேசஸில் இருக்கிறதா இந்த டிஃபைனைட் வேர்ப். ஸோ அதை பற்றி என்னென்னா இப்போ இதுலேயும் அதே மாதிரி தான் நம்ம த்ரீ திங்ஸ் தான் பார்க்கணும். ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஒன் இஸ் வெதர் இட் இஸ் டென்ஸ், ப்ரெசன்ட் டென்ஸ் ஆர் பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸ். தென் செகண்ட் ஸ்டெப் இஸ் சிங்குலர் ஆர் ப்ளூரல். And based on the subject, whether it is a first person or second person or third person. So இதை பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் நம்ம ஃபில் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ when the subject is I, okay, ஸோ இதில் த்ரீ டைப்ஸ் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னோம்ல, has, have, had. ஸோ இதில் have எங்கே யூஸ் பண்ணணும், has எங்கே யூஸ் பண்ணணும். have and has for present tense, have and has for present tense, had is for past tense. ஸோ நம்ம லாஸ்ட் கிளாஸில் பார்த்தோம்ல do, does, did. ஸோ do and does for present tense, did is for past tense. அதே மாதிரி தான் has, have for present tense, had for past tense. ஸோ அங்கே பார்த்த மாதிரியே doங்கிறது மற்ற சப்ஜெக்ட், அதாவது I, we, you, they. for here அங்கே நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணது do, இங்கே have. ஓகே, அதே மாதிரி தேர்ட் பர்சன் சிங்குலர் he, she, itனா has. ஓகே, so when the subject is I, you, I, we, you, they, there we have to use have. When the subject is he, she, it, third person singular, there we have to use has. And in the past tense, whatever the subject may be or the singular plural, everywhere we have to use had. Okay, when the subject is I, we, you, they, he, she, it, past tense of have form is had, past tense of had, have form is had. Okay, so what are the three forms in have form verbs? Has, have, had. Where we have to use has and have in the present tense, where we have to use had in the past tense. So in the present tense, where we have to use have when the subject is I, we, you, they. In the present tense of have form, where we have to use has for the third person singular, he, she, it. Understood? Now, in the past tense of have form is had, where we have to use had whether the subject is first person or second person or third person, it may be singular or plural. Any places we can use had. I hope you understood. Okay, so this is a recorded video, you can watch again and again. Now here present perfect tense. If it is a present perfect tense, what is the rule? If it is the past perfect tense, what is the rule? If it is a present perfect tense, what is the rule? If the past perfect tense, what is the rule? For that, first you have to know what is present perfect tense and what is past perfect tense. Okay, first present perfect tense. So present perfect tense means an action or situation that started in the past and continues in the present. Understood? An action or situation that started in the past, already started, but now also it is continuing, okay. So this is known as present perfect tense. What is present perfect tense? An action has started already, but it continues now, okay. So still it is continuing. So this is known as present perfect tense. And what is past perfect tense? Past perfect tense refers to a time earlier, just before, okay, just before only it is completed. Past perfect tense means it is started and it is completed just before. Understood? Okay. So for the rule for present perfect tenses, first one subject, second one has or have, where we have to use has when the subject is he, she, it. There we have to use has. When the subject is I, we, you, they, there we have to use have. Then verb 3, that is past participle, then remaining part of the sentences. Okay, so this is a rule for present perfect tense. Because it is present, no, so present means has also we can use, have also we can use, depend upon the subject. If the subject is he, she, it, there we have to use has. If the subject is I, you, we, they, there we have to use have. Understood? So this is a rule for present perfect tense. Now what is rule for past perfect tense? First one subject, second one had, third one V3 form, and remaining part of the sentence. So first one subject, second one had. Why? Because we already discussed, no? So in the past tense, whatever the subject may be, whether it may be singular or plural, there we have to use had. So the same condition for past perfect tense also. Understood? So what is present perfect tense? Present perfect tense means an action was already started in the past and continues in the present. Understood? It already started in the past and continues in the present. And past perfect tense means it is completed just before. It is completed just before. For an example, I have written test on various topics before he came. Okay, I have written test on various topics before he came. So just now it is completed. So what is the rule for present perfect tense? First is subject and then has or have. If the subject is he, she, it, there we have to use has. If the subject is I, we, you, they, there we have to use have. Then V3 form, then remaining part of the sentence. What is the rule for past perfect tense? First is subject, then whatever the singular or plural, it may be singular or plural, there we have to use had form in the past tense of have form. Okay, so the past tense form of have form is had. So whether the subject may be I, we, you, they, he, she, it. So whether it is first person or second person or third person, for everything we have to use had. So here the rule is subject had plus B3, then remaining part of the sentence. So here examples are given. So I have 2 pens. I have 2 pens. So this is also representing the possessive. I have 2 pens. Okay. So when the subject is I, we, you, they, there we have to use I. This everything will come after the subject. After the subject. So I have 2 pens. I have 2 pens. He has a son and a daughter. He has a son and a daughter. So why means for he, she, it. For the present tense you have to use has. They had some principles. So this is the past tense. It representing past tense. They had some principles. We have visited Chennai. So have means when the subject is be, for the present tense have form we have to use have. She has prepared coffee. So has. Why? Because when the subject is third person singular, that means he, she, it, there we have to use has. Do you have a car? So here the subject is you. So you means we have to write have. You have toothpaste on your chin. So when the subject is you, for the present tense have form is have. She has a great personality. So when the subject is third person singular, that is he, she, it, there we have to use has. And when the subject is it, third person singular, he, she, it has. So it has a hole near the door. She had already left when he arrived. So this is the past tense. So she had already left when he arrived. So in the past tense, whatever the subject may be, so the have form of past tense is had. Okay, so past tense form of have form is had. Now we can make the question also by using the have form, has form and had. Already we said no. So why this helping verbs are there? In order to give the negative meaning, and when we are using the different tenses, and we can frame the questions also. So here by using the have form verbs, we prepare the questions. Have you taken my phone? So why here have means? Because the subject is you. Has she painted the wall? So the subject is she. So we are using has. Have you had your lunch? The subject is you. So here have. Has he cleaned the window? So here the subject is he. So we are using has. Here the subject is they. So we are using have. Understood? Okay. And even just before we have seen about you have taken my phone. Okay, we can convert this into the answer. Have you taken my phone? You have taken my phone. Yes, you have taken my phone. No, you didn't taken my phone. Understood? Okay. So when we are framing the questions, these supporting verbs should come first. Understood? For an example, do you like tea? Yes, I like tea. Understood? So when we are framing the questions, the supporting verbs or the auxiliary verbs should come first. Okay. Has she painted the wall? Yes, she painted the wall. Have you had your lunch? Yes, I had my lunch. Has she cleaned the window? Yes, he cleaned the window. Like that. Understood? Now, we can make the positive and negative sentences. For the positive sentences, I have a pen. I have a pen. Here the subject is I. So we are using have. We have a surprise for you. He has a dog. She has a cycle. They have a big house. Okay. So these have form verbs are presented just after the subject. So according to the subject, whether it is he, she, it, there we have to use has. Whether it is I, you, we, they, there you have to use have for the present tense. Now negative meanings, negative sentences. I don't have a pen. We don't have a surprise for you. He doesn't have a dog. He doesn't have a dog. It doesn't have a long tail. They don't have a big house. Okay, just a negative. So why here don't means? Because the subject is I. So when the subject is he, she, it, there we are using does. No, can you remember our previous class? Okay. So where we are using when the subject is third person singular, there we are using does. He does, she does, it does. Okay. So here the negative meaning, so does not. When the subject is I, you, we, they. So there we are using do. So here the negative meanings don't. Understood? Okay. Now interrogative type. Interrogative type means question answer type, question type sentences. Interrogative type means question type sentences. So here we can frame both positive and negative type of questions. First, positive type questions. Do you have a pen? Does she have a cycle? Do they have some fruits? Does he have a dog? Does she have a long hair? So these are the positive type of questions. So here already we have discussed about the do form verbs. So that also presented. Do you have a pen? So here you. So first do, then have. Why it is have means? Because it is a you. The subject is you. See the second example. Does she have a cycle? You can ask me, no. So she means has only, ma'am, should come. No. Because does is present. So does present means has won't come, have only should come when the subject is he, she, it. See the fourth example. Does he have a dog? So does means have. Does means have. Okay. So does he have a dog? Does she have a long hair? Yes, she do have a long hair, like that. Okay. Now negative type questions. Don't you have a pen? Just opposite. Okay. Adding not with the do form verbs. So don't you have a pen? Doesn't she have a long hair? Don't they have a big house? Doesn't it have a long tail? Doesn't he have a dog? So these are the negative type questions. Present perfect tense of have form. So already we have said, no, what is present perfect tense? An action that started in the past and continues in the present. Okay, that action started in the past and continues in the present. For an example, so present tense itself, what are the forms? So there are two forms. One is has, second one is have. This is for the present tense, no. So where we have to use has when the subject is he, she, it. Where we have to use have when the subject is I, you, we, they. In this also we can form negative sentences. Okay. So first one, the rule 1. Subject has or have plus V3 plus remaining part of the sentence. So here the subject is she. Here the subject is she, and so you can write has or have. That depend on the subject. So here the subject is she. So we have to write has because it is third person singular. So she has finished. V3 form is finished the test. Okay. So it is just started before and just now it is continuing. Understood? It already started in the past and continues till now. So she has finished the test. Okay. And the same way we can convert into negative sentence. They have not finished the test. So here the subject is they. So that you can choose according to the subject, you can choose either has not or have not. So here because of the subject they, we are going with have not. So they have not finished the test. Third rule, has or have plus subject plus V3 and remaining part of the sentence. So I already told no, this is the interrogative type sentence. Interrogative type sentence. So here has or have should come first. So has she finished the test? Has or have, anything you can write. So according to this the subject should be there. So has means we can use only for the third person singular. So has she finished the test? And in this also we can frame the negative type questions. So hasn't, haven't plus subject plus V3 plus remaining part of the sentence. So haven't. Okay, here haven't or have not. They finished the test. So here haven't means the subject is they. So haven't they finished the test. Okay. Now past perfect tense of have form. So what is past perfect tense? It is completed just before. What is the past perfect tense? It is completed just before. Okay. So here for the past tense there is only one option. We have to use had when the subject is I, you, we, they, he, she, it. It may be singular or plural. There we have to use had. Okay. So here also we can form the negative sentences and we can frame question type sentences. Okay, so here the first rule is subject plus had plus V3, then remaining part of the sentence. So subject is she. So this is she means for everything had only now we have to use. So she had finished the test. The second rule is subject had not or hadn't. The shortest form of had not is hadn't plus V3 plus remaining part of the sentence. So they had not finished the test. Third rule, had plus subject. Why here had come first? Because it is the interrogative type sentences. So had is comes first. So had she finished the test? Hadn't plus subject plus V3 then remaining part of the sentence. So this is the negative type interrogative sentence. Negative type interrogative sentence. So hadn't they finished the test? Okay. So for the present tense there are two have forms are there. What are they? Has and have. So when the subject is he, she, it, there we have to use has. When the subject is I, we, you, they, there we have to use have. In the past tense of have form is had. When the subject is I, you, we, they, he, she, it, there we have to use had. And it may be singular or plural. There is no issue. Okay. Now examples for had. Where we have to use had? In the past tense. In the past tense of have form. Okay. So here they had to hurt. They had a fight. They had no food. They had to hurry. He had cold. We had a test. I had help. She had fun with her friends. I had a good idea. I had a rough day. So whatever the subject may be, it may be singular or plural. For the past tense have form verb is had. Okay. So what we have discussed in today's class, we have discussed about have form verbs. What is have form verbs? It is a type of auxiliary verb. இது ஒரு helping verb. இது மற்ற verb கூட சேர்ந்து நெகட்டிவ் மீனிங்ஸ் கொடுக்கலாம், இல்லை கொஷின்ஸ் ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணலாம், இல்லை டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டென்சஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுற இடத்துல இது வந்து யூஸ் ஆகும். ஓகே. ஸோ இப்போ இதுலேயும் நமக்கு நம்ம நேற்று பார்த்த அந்த டூ ஃபார்ம் வேர்பில் எப்படி டூ டஸ் டிட் இருக்குது, டூ அண்ட் டஸ் ப்ரெசன்ட் டென்ஸ்க்கும் டிட் பாஸ்ட் டென்ஸ்க்கும் இருக்கோ அதே மாதிரி இதுலேயும் 3 ஃபார்ம்ஸ் இருக்குது. ஸோ என்னென்ன? ஹாவ், ஹேஸ், ஹேட். ஸோ இதில் ஹேஸ் அண்ட் ஹாவ் அப்படிங்கிறது ப்ரெசன்ட் டென்ஸ்க்கு, had அப்படிங்கிறது past tenseக்கு. ஸோ has அப்படிங்கிறத எங்கே யூஸ் பண்ணணும்னா, எங்கே சப்ஜெக்ட் வந்து he, she, it தேர்ட் பர்சன் சிங்குலராக இருக்கோ அங்கே has யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். எங்கே சப்ஜெக்ட் I, we, you, தேவா இருக்கோ அங்கே have யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். எதை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும்? ப்ரெசன்ட் டென்ஸ் have ஃபார்ம் பொறுத்த வரைக்கும். ஒருவேளை அது past tenseஆக இருக்குது, have ஃபார்மில் past tenseஆக இருக்குன்னா சப்ஜெக்ட் எதுவானாலும் இருக்கலாம் and it may be singular or pluralா கூட இருக்கலாம். ஸோ அங்கே நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுறது had. ஸோ இதை வச்சு நம்மளால் என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? கொஷின்ஸ் ஃபார்ம் பண்ணலாம் அண்டு நெகட்டிவ் மீனிங் கூட நெகட்டிவ் சென்டென்சஸையும் நம்மளால் ஃப்ரேம் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ இந்த இடத்துல நமக்கு சப்போர்ட்டிவாக இருக்கிற இன்னொரு ஃபார்ம் என்ன அப்படின்னா டூ ஃபார்ம் வேர்ப்ஸ். அண்ட் இதில் நம்ம 2 விஷயம் பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா? என்ன? ப்ரெசன்ட் பர்ஃபெக்ட் டென்ஸ் of have form and past perfect tense of have form. So இதிலையும் நம்மனால positive sentences ஐயும் negative sentences we can frame the positive and negative sentences and we can frame interrogative sentences. Okay. So present perfect tense means what it does mean? An action that started in the past and continues in the present. So it is already started but still it is continuing. Okay. And past perfect tense means it is completed just before. Okay. So past perfect tense means it is completed just before. Okay. So inga present perfect tense la namakku rendu irukum illaya? Enna? Has o have o. So இந்த has எங்க யூஸ் பண்ணணும்னா சப்ஜெக்டை பொறுத்து. he, she, it னா அங்கே has. she has finished the test. அதுவே நெகட்டிவில் கொடுக்கணுன்னா she has not finished the testன்னு கூட கொடுக்கலாம். ஸோ செகண்ட் ரூலை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் they have not finished the test. ஏன் அங்கே have not வருது? ஏன்னா அங்கே they இருக்கிறனால, சப்ஜெக்ட் they இருக்கிறனால have not. Has or have plus subject plus V3 plus remaining part of the sentence. ஸோ இங்கே ஏன் has or have ஃபஸ்ட்டாக வருதுன்னா, ஏன்னா இது வந்து இன்ட்ரோகேட்டிவ் டைப் சென்டென்சஸ். அப்படின்னா என்னது? கொஷின் டைப் சென்டென்ஸ். அப்போ கொஷின் டைப் சென்டென்ஸ்னால் அட் த லாஸ்ட் வி ஹவ் டு ரைட் கொஷின் மார்க். ஓகே, ஸோ இதில் நமக்கு அந்த ஹேஸ் ஆர் ஹேவ் வந்து முன்னாடி வரும். ஸோ சப்ஜெக்ட் வந்து ஹீ ஷீ இட்டாக இருந்தால் ஹேஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். சப்ஜெக்ட் வந்து ஐ வி யூ தேவாக இருந்தால் ஹேவ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். ஓகே, இதுலேயும் நம்ம நெகட்டிவ் ஃபார்ம் கொடுக்கலாம். ஹேவின்ட் தே ஃபினிஷ்டு த டெஸ்ட் அந்த மாதிரி. ஸோ கொஷினாக இருக்கும்போது ஃபஸ்ட் அந்த ஹேவ் ஃபார்ம் வந்து முன்னாடி வந்துடும். அது பாசிட்டிவ் சென்டென்சஸாக இருக்கலாம், இல்லை நெகட்டிவ் கொஷினாக கூட இருக்கலாம். ஓகே, இதுவே பாஸ்ட் பர்ஃபெக்ட் டென்ஸ்னால் நமக்கு ஒரே ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் தான், ஹேட் மட்டும்தான். ஸோ சப்ஜெக்ட் எது வேணாலும் இருக்கலாம், சிங்குலர் ஆர் ப்ளூரலாக இருக்கலாம். ஸோ எதுனாலும் நம்ம என்ன ஹேட் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். அண்ட் இங்கேயும் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணலாம், நெகட்டிவ் சென்டென்சஸ் கொண்டு வரலாம். அண்ட் கொஷின் டைப் சென்டென்சஸையும் நம்மளால் ஃப்ரேம் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ அதுலேயும் நெகட்டிவ் கொஷின்ஸையும் ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, ஸோ ஷீ ஹேட் ஃபினிஷ்டு த டெஸ்ட், தே ஹேட் நாட் ஃபினிஷ்டு த டெஸ்ட், had she finished the test, hadn't they finished the test. அந்த மாதிரி நமக்கு எந்த ஒரு என்ன பார்ட்டாக இருந்தாலும் ஃபஸ்ட் பர்சன், செகண்ட் பர்சன், தேர்ட் பர்சன், சிங்குலர், ப்ளூரல் எதுனாலும் ஹேட் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஆனால் நெகட்டிவ் சென்டென்சஸ் அப்படின்னா நாட் யூஸ் பண்ண மறந்துடாதீங்க. அண்ட் கொஷின் ஆன்சர் டைப் சென்டென்சஸாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா, கொஷின் டைப் சென்டென்சஸாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா அந்த ஹேவ் ஃபார்ம் வெர்ப் முன்னாடி வரும், அது எதுனாலும். ஓகே, அதே நெகட்டிவ் கொஷின்ஸாக இருந்தால் கூட அந்த ஹேவ் ஃபார்ம் வெர்ப் முன்னாடி வரும். ஓகே, ஷால் வி கோ ஃபார் ஒர்க் ஷீட்? ஓகே, ஸோ ஹியர் ஐ ஹோப் இட் வில் பி ஈஸி ஃபார் யூ. ஸோ ட்ரை டு அட்டெண்ட் ஆல் த கொஷின்ஸ். ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட் ரோமன் இஸ் fill the answers with the have form verb. Fill the answers with the have form verbs. ஸோ நமக்கு ஆல்ரெடி தெரியும் இல்லையா, when the subject is he, she, it, there we have to use have form. When the subject is he, she, it, there we have to use has for the present tense have form. When the subject is I, you, we, they, there we have to use have in the present tense of have form. Okay, அப்போ இங்கே என்ன வரும் நீங்களே வச்சுக்கோங்க. she dash a lot of homework. We dash a busy day yesterday. India dash a very interesting culture. Do you dash a homework today? I dash to go to the bank yesterday. ஸோ yesterday அப்படிங்கிறது என்னது, அங்கே past tense, அதையும் வந்து என்ன பண்ணிக்கணும், லிசன் பண்ணிக்கணும். ஓகே, ஸோ we have to concentrate on the singular or plural and tense, present tense or past tense and the subject. ஸோ அந்த yesterdayவை விட்டுறாதீங்க. He dash to write a report. Others dash said no in the matter. The boy dash been here all day. Dash it stopped raining. So this is a question answer, no? So question type sentence. So what we have to write here? Think out. The workers dash to arrive at 8:30 a.m. Now complete the following sentence with the keywords. So here the keywords are given. So whether it is a present tense or past tense, what we have to use and according to the subject. Okay, so she dash a headache yesterday. So yesterday means past tense. You dash a good idea. I dash a birthday party. The children dash blue uniform. My sister dash a beautiful dress. So here clue words are given. For present tense what we have to use, for past tense what we have to use, and simultaneously see about the subject. Third Roman, choose the correct option. They means what we have to write, has or have. They four posters of their favorite singer. She has or have ice skates. Lisa has or had an experience in the last tour. So last means completed, past tense. I have or has a very expensive cell phone. We have or had a good friend in the last year. In the last year. So think well and choose your answer. Okay. Think well before you pick your answer. Fill in the blanks with the correct verb form. So Sunita dash two red dresses. So here options are given. Have, has, had. So this is the present tense. So Sunita means he, she, it. So now you can choose your answer. We dash a lot of homework yesterday. So yesterday, okay, has, had, have. Do you dash two pencils? Had, has, have. Ram and Shyam dash a new toy. Have, had, has. Birds dash wings. Had, have, has. Okay. So first concentrate on the subject, then tense, then whether that is singular or plural. Now you can choose your answers. Try to attend all the answers. Okay. I hope you understood our class well. We'll continue in the next class. Thank you, children.